All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining us again on another episode of Off the Cuff. I'm your host, Josh Kalinowski, and today it's a pleasure to have my father, Dave Kalinowski, who's also the president and CEO of Masters Construction here today. So, Dad, thanks so much for joining us on the show today.
My pleasure.
So we want to talk a little bit about Masters Construction.
Sure.
You've been in the industry of construction for over 30 years now.
Right. Right. Yeah, we started 34 years ago. So yeah, it's been a long journey.
Yeah, and you started in remodeling, and you've been doing new construction, but you still have a sector that does a lot of remodeling as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, my brother-in-law and I started Masters Construction 1982, and we started out just primarily doing remodeling. And then I did enough work for clients that eventually they wanted to build new homes and asked me if I would consider building a new home here and there. And I eventually decided, yeah, let's try it. And so then we really got excited about building homes just to be able to start from the ground up. And we've been doing that for probably over 25 years. So.
Yeah, and I think the last time we talked, it was like well over 200 homes you built here in Casper.
Yeah, at least that many. Yeah. So we found a really unique way of building. We use styrofoam insulated panels for our exterior walls, which gives us an opportunity to create a home for people that is super insulated, very quiet. And in our country, we need to be quiet with the wind and super insulated. So we've kind of got a niche that we're able to really meet kind of a green need out there for building with high energy efficient homes. So.
Yeah, and I think that we've been a benefit of that for sure, because I know that Kate and I have owned 5 homes, very fortunate, all built by Masters Construction, and our energy bills are just phenomenal. I mean, the last home we had was about 3,000 square feet, 1,500 up, 1,500 down, finished, and our average monthly heating bill was about $80.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's amazing. People, there's no additional cost for us to do that from just conventional framing and that. But people, once they get, in fact, the other day we built one for a client, and they've been used to living out in the country. And after the first night, the husband said, "Honey, do you hear that?" And she goes, "What?" He says, "Nothing. It's quiet." And they're just not used to the fact that your house can be quiet even in this extreme wind.
Well, and it has been windy the last couple of weeks, actually. So,
right.
It wasn't the fact that it wasn't bad weather out there. It's just
right.
the fact of the home.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the things that want to talk about too a little bit is Masters Construction and the attention to detail, and really attention to the customer's needs, the client's needs, and what really I believe sets Masters Construction apart from some of the other builders here in town.
Sure. Well, I think one of the things that's hard to find in our market today is, there are a lot of people that'll build you a home, but a lot of times you don't have choices, or the only choices you have are what they present, right? Or it becomes cost prohibitive a lot of times if you start customizing something. And we've found that, we're a second generation company now. We've been in this community. We love this community. We hire local people. We don't hire people from out of town. And we know that there are people out there that really want to be taken care of, know that they've got somebody that they can hold accountable. We've raised our children here, so it's really important for us to have a name that people can count on and trust. And so I think that's one of the reasons why we've been able to be in business for 30 some years, and we're doing second and third generation homes and remodels for people because they know that they can come back to us and we'll do quality work, but also we're conscientious enough to pay attention to the details and give them a product that they want, not necessarily what I want.
Yeah. One of the things that's what's so great about the company as well too is that we have staff. We have hired people that are our finishing crew, that are the framers. And so they're people that we have trained and that have grown through the company. They know the product. They know what the expectations of a Masters Construction home is, and that accountability. So maybe dive just a little bit into that and the people that we have that are part of our company.
Right. Well, over half of our staff have been with me for over 10 years. And that's really hard to find in the construction field. We offer some benefits to people. like retirement and medical insurance that other contractors don't. And so there's a real sense of loyalty that's built up on both sides. I so deeply appreciate people who have demonstrated loyalty to us because, like now, times are a little tighter and we all have to make sacrifices, and people stuck with me.
Yeah.
And versa versa, where, I want to stick with them too. And so we are a family-oriented business, and I think that that's really important for them, for me, and for the customer. So.
Yeah, and it goes even more in depth to the subcontractors that we use, as you say. We really like to support the community.
Right.
We use local subcontractors that we've used for years.
Right.
So we've got this great relationship with them.
Right, exactly. And yeah, our partners, we call them partners, that we really value their quality of work. And we've worked hard to build the loyalty for both them and for them for us. And so that's a very important thing. We had a client, we heard of somebody recently says, yeah, I don't know who did the tile work on this house we built. It was kind of the tile guy of the week. Mm-hmm. And we just don't do it that way. We really try to keep people and hire people that are going to be loyal to us and to the customer.
Yeah.
Because their work reflects on us too, and that's really important for us to maintain an excellent name.
Yeah, well, one of the divisions of Masters Construction is we still do a lot of remodeling.
Right.
And especially in an economy like this today, not everybody has the luxury of pursuing that new build yet.
Right.
But, the family situations have changed. Maybe they've got more children now. Maybe they have less children. They want to do some things on their personal residence. And so we do fit that need as well, too.
Right, exactly. And, quite frankly, a lot of homes in this town are, built in the 60s, the 70s. Even the 80s, and so it's not just aesthetics that people are looking at. I don't like the color of the cabinets or the countertop, but it is, quite frankly, they're getting old. They're getting worn out, and like you said, I think our community has enough people my age or people that are, this is a nice home, let's stay here, but let's fix it up and do the things we want to do and put some quality in. Because, quite frankly, some of the homes built in the 70s and 80s weren't built with a lot of quality materials.
Right.
And so, we do that. We replace windows. We, do additions. We do basement remodels. Like you said, some families expand and they need another bedroom or two or a bathroom downstairs or things like that. So we try to stay fairly diversified in what we can offer people.
Well, and we also have a roofing company, MC Roofing as well too, but we'll save that for another episode since we've kind of taken some time here about Masters Construction.
Yeah, great.
Well, we appreciate the time and the opportunity for you to come and talk with us today.
Yeah.
If you have any construction needs, whether it's home remodeling or if it's a new build, don't hesitate. Give us a call at Masters Construction. The number at the office is
237-2693.
And you can also find us on Facebook, Masters Construction Inc.
Right.
We've got great testimonials. A lot of the houses that we've done professionally are on there. So you get an idea of the work that it can be done. It can be completed by Masters Construction.
Yeah, don't take our word for it necessarily. You should, but just in case, look at the testimonials because that's our best advertising.
Yeah, and they speak for themselves, I think, as well too.
Right.
So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We look forward to seeing you again on the next one.